What is up, guys? This is Amsafal here, bringing you a different video from the rest. This happens because yesterday at Twitter, World of Warcraft announced the patch 6.2, Fury of the Hellfire, as you probably have already seen. And this is a predictions video. Disclaimer, this is only my thoughts and my opinions about the future of the game, the future of the patches, and maybe expansions. Nothing is set up, nothing is confirmed. It's just my personal opinion. So after this out of the way, let's start by saying Fury of the Hellfire. Okay, we know that Archimonde is the last boss at the Hellfire Citadel. We've dealt with Archimonde before in the Battle of Mount Highjaw. Now, what happens? At some point in the video, Gul'dan tells to Grom that it doesn't matter what he thinks because
it is no matter.
Everyone's
In the
Legion,
end,
as you can
we all serve the Legion.
Yeah. So, after that, a few questions popped into my head, like, okay, so we ventured back to Draenor at the start of the expansion, sorry, and we kind of changed the past. Grom didn't drink the blood, the Fell Orcs didn't happen, kind of, you know, stuff like that. But, what I'm really interested in is, when we return to Azeroth, will everything still be the same? Because since we changed the past, the time-space continuum has changed, as we've seen in many comic books and many other installments. So why not here? What if, when we end with this expansion, and we return to Azeroth all happy and yay, we beat Gul'dan and or whoever the last boss is of the expansion, we find an Azeroth that's filled with the Burning Legion. That's something for me that's very interesting. I don't know about you, but it's not impossible if you think about it, because as I said, we changed the present, we changed the past, so it's inevitable that the present will change too. Also, we have some characters that haven't really seen a lot of play in the lore, and of course I mentioned to the Naga and the Old Gods. Okay, yeah, we beat the Yogg-Saron at Ulduar. Yeah, it was a nice fight. We had a Garrosh, you know, pumping from the heart of Visage, or whatever the fuck his name is. We had the other old god, which I do not remember his name. The Eye, I don't remember his name, at the kingdom next to Ulduar, at Silithius. And of course we had, at the Dragon Soul, the two generals of Deathwing calling for N'Zoth. But we haven't seen much play from the old gods. The old gods were the ultimate beings of the world, and we've only seen an eye, a mouth / brain, and nothing else. And we've seen a body somewhere in Outland. That's it. The Nagas have a whole story behind them, and we have seen nothing. That is my prediction for the next expansion, now that I mention it. That we will see some Naga old god shenanigans. Maybe a new race, a Naga race, which will be like the Pandaren race, both for the Alliance and the Horde, or because the Nagas were Night Elves, maybe with the Horde, and something else for the Alliance. I don't know. Also, for the current expansion, I'm thinking that we haven't seen. Okay, so yeah, Gul'dan is a freaking OP warlock. He flew lava all over the citadel. You saw what he did, and we all know who Gul'dan is. And like me, who I play warlock, he was one of the best warlocks. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but okay, we have Archimond. Yeah. Uh, what about the other generals? Will they make an appearance? Um, that I don't know. It's it's something that's not confirmed, or I don't even know if it's seen. But for instance, we've already killed Archimond in the Mount Hyjal, but we've also killed Jaden at Sunwell. So will kill Jaden come in another patch? I have no idea. I don't think Sargeras will make an appearance because, okay, he's fucking OP, and Jaina has frozen his ass somewhere. I don't know. Blizzard already stated at BlizzCon 2013, I think, that we will not see Illidan, sadly, because, well, or Lich King, because, well, Illidan and Lich King were Illidan and Lich King. It wouldn't be fair to remake them, and I completely understand that. Also, something else that popped into my head. If you read the lore, also I'll post the site for the Warcraft lore in the description below. If you want to read something, search for something yourself, or you can just Google it. But I've written the lore about Ner'zhul. So Ner'zhul got a shitty little dungeon at the start of World of Draenor. Shadow and Burial Grounds. He got a shitty little dungeon, he got a shitty little cinematic with a Dark Star, and Prophet Velen dying, yeah, boo-hoo, that was a really sad and beautiful moment altogether. But, Ner'zhul as Ner'zhul, his soul, when he died, his soul went into the Lich helmet at the Frozen Throne. And the voices that Arthas hears when he wears the helmet from the helmet and the Frostmourne are Ner'zhul. So why did Ner'zhul get so little attention this expansion? Like one little shitty dungeon. Give Kilrock Deadeye the stupid little dungeon, and give Ner'zhul a whole raid. Give Ner'zhul some content, some backstory. Nothing there. So, I'm just guessing, I'm just thinking, what can Blizzard do? Because, let's face it, World of Warcraft has an immense amount of lore. But the fact is that, is Blizzard gonna take advantage of that? Because, I've been talking with a buddy of mine, and we were thinking, how can Blizzard improve the game even more? And if it has any more lifespan? Well, my friend, and I agreed with him, said that WoW really has a decade, give or so, more. But some few ways for Blizzard to improve her gameplay and her game is class and race. Let's see the past a bit. At the Burning Crusade, we got the first hold of the Paladins, Blood Elves, and Draenei. So we got a class, and we got race. Two races, but okay, class and race. At the Wrath of the Lich King, we got the Death Knights. No race, only a class. At Cataclysm, we got Worgen, and the stupid green one, and the Goblins. Race. At Mists of Pandaria, we got monks and Pandaren. class and race, which was only seen in TBC. So, we got TBC, class and race. Wrath of the Lich King, only class. Cataclysm, only race. Warlord of Draenor, Mists of Pandaria, class and race. Worlds of Draenor, nothing. And, of course, they will not put it mid-patch. Of course, they can't do that. But, in the next expansion, they have to at least give us a race. The race can be a Naga, an Ogre, the Arakoa, and pretty much I can't think of anything else that can happen. Also, about the class, there aren't many classes left, even in other MMOs. There is always the warrior, giant, the elves with the magic and the healing, the elves with the dark magic like the warlocks, the hunters. Some have like engineers, which is okay, I guess, but I don't think World of Warcraft will incorporate that to the lore. Like, okay, the engineers just flew out of their minds and build mechs. It's not something in the lore. And the only thing I can we got the nature ones, the shamans. We got the arcane, the fire, frost, and nature. We got all of that, and we got the dark magic with the warlocks. So the only thing that I can think as a class change is something like a dark shaman. If you remember, I'll put right here. I'll put a picture of the dark shamans in Siege of Orgrimmar. If you remember these guys, well, they were a fucking stupid boss at Mythic, Heroic then. Yeah, so the dark shamans, they were something else. You know, they used their totems to harm the elements, to use the elements to their will, but not like Thrall and the other shamans. Also, I can't say anything else. Like, we got warriors, we got paladins, we got mages, we got warlocks, we got hunters, we got priests, we got rogues, we got death knights, we got monks. Don't forget someone. We got druids. Blizzard's favorite, we got druids. Like, I don't think there's anything left to squeeze out of this. And such as myself, a lot of other people enjoy playing with classes. It's something that gives something else to the game. So yeah, to sum up this video, because I don't wanna go too far. Last predictions. I'm seeing something with the Burning Legion right now, as I mentioned with Gul'dan saying to Grom. Also, parenthesis, we know that Grom and Khadgar will help us during our siege at the Hellfire Citadel. So I don't know what will happen with Grom then. Also, is Garrosh dead? Like Gul'dan said, we never seen a body. No, these conspiracy theories. But last predictions. Something will happen with Burning Legion. I don't know if the time and place are still the same, because yeah, okay, now we can turn back to Orgrimmar and Stormwind. I don't care. Go back to the Dark Portal. You know, fuck some shit up. But it's not the end of the expansion yet. So maybe at the end of the expansion, a whole blow will happen in Azeroth. Also, we haven't seen anything about the Great Sea. We've seen only this part of the hemisphere with Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, Northrend, and Pandaria, and of course the Maelstrom. We haven't seen anything from the backside. What will happen? The Titans, we know, have locked the old gods deep within the planet, let's say. So, Burning Legion, Warlock commanders like Kil'jaeden, Manoroth, I don't know, Manoroth, okay, Sargeras, don't think. Illidan and Lich King, out of the question. So, Burning Legion, Warlock commanders, Nagas, Old Gods. We have so many things coming for Blizzard. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's what I wanted to make this video about. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I didn't, tire you. Post in the comment section below what is your favorable race class, your predictions, anything you want, really. Leave a like, press that subscribe button. I'll continue with the other series and some mythic kills with my guild. Thank you for watching. This is Demshafal, out.